Well, Preece, honours even in the end, a 1-1 draw this afternoon against Hereford. What was your overall assessment on that?
I thought it was a really good performance. First half, I thought we were excellent. We know, or we had a look at how they played against South Shields, and very similar today. They're very difficult to play against. They go back to front very quick. They've got real aggression up front, and then they've got good playmakers around that. So, they're good at what they do. So it was always going to be difficult for us to stay on top of them. But I thought we did that in the first half. I thought we were really good, restricted them to minimal, hardly any chances really. And then going the other way, we looked to threat, got the goal. It's a well-worked goal. There was a lot of work went into that goal, a little bit on the training ground, but a lot in the game, which created that space for Blakey to do what he did. So I was really pleased with that. It's nice when you've put a lot of time into looking at the opposition and finding a way to maybe break them down, and it works, but it takes a quality of Blake's still. He still has to put that in the back of the net from 20 yards and show the composure that he did to skip inside. So yeah, I was pleased with that. Thought, we had a few other efforts. I think Tom Carr had one especially that wasn't far away. I thought Craig Hewitt was a constant threat. Again, Tom got in at the near post. So I felt we were as in control as you can against them, because they're always going to be a threat. They've got a long throw, and keeper kicks it really well. So yeah, I was happy at half time. Second half, I felt it was similar. We were getting opportunities. They were coming at us a little bit more and getting in a little bit more without creating any chances. But on the counter, we had 4 or 5 opportunities where we've got to do better. We had 2v2s, 3v3s, and just couldn't find the right pass. And then we had 2 or 3 chances, which we should have done. Well, Craig's, to be fair, he's done really well cutting inside. It's just gone wide. But Ello's was a great chance at the set piece. We should score that. Should have had a penalty. Ello's been pushed in the back blatantly. Ref's in a great position to see it. Didn't give it. That could have been 2-0, but you never know. We might have missed it. And then, their goal. You see those challenges a lot in football, where the fullback's at the back post and he nudges the player under the ball. Is it 50-50? I don't think it's even 50-50. I think it's probably 80-20 that those get given. Now, I'm not bothered about how the referee ref the game, because I thought he let loads go. That's great, no problem. If that's the way, and he's going to be consistent, but then he has to be consistent in the boxes. And Ello's was blatant. You could argue that Enna's was as well, but you give one, he's not give the other, and he's in a great position to see both. And that'd be the only thing I'd be disappointed about. But thankfully, Matty come to the rescue and does what he does. And that would have been a travesty. If we'd lost today, that would have been an absolute travesty. There's no way we deserve to lose that game. So lots of positives. We have to do better on their goal. We've got, we've had 2 or 3 opportunities to deal with the ball and even make a foul, and haven't. And to be fair to them, they've punished us with, I don't know if they had any other shots on target. I think that might have been the one. So we're unbeaten, 4 points out of the first 6. We've got to be happy.
Fair to say you outlined there far more positives than the very few negatives, and I guess now it'll be a case of rest, recuperate, and go again, push on to Scarborough here on Tuesday. Yeah,
a lot more positive than we were on Saturday. We won the game last Saturday, but the performance a lot better. Lads stood up and be counted and had better performances today than they did last Saturday. So, that's a positive. And we're playing, Hereford, who beat South Shields 3-0. that's an unbelievable result. So, you know, it puts us in good art that we were in such a strong position in the game. We couldn't finish it off, but then again, you know, when things go against us and we're down to 10 men and we've got a penalty to win the game, we still managed to come out with a point. So that's the big positive. You know, we've dug in, and then after that, you know, Cole's hit the post. We could have won it, and we went really positive for the last 5 or 10 minutes. You know, we could have tried to sit back, brought Harvey on, but you know, we were positive in what we tried to do and tried to win the game, and you know, that's the way we'll be, and hopefully we'll pick up more points than we'll lose from being positive.
And I guess just finally, a really good crowd today, 1,300, a good following from Hereford as well, to their credit, but you know, it gives us a platform to build on for that game on Tuesday, and we're going to need those supporters again, aren't we?
Yeah, look, they were brilliant at the end. You know, they're clapping us off. They appreciated, you know, the performance and the effort that we put in, and you know, the Hereford fans made the atmosphere really good. So, you know, they've got a good following, and I'm sure they're going to be up there. Got a tough game on Tuesday night. Scarborough, you know, 2 seasons ago tore us apart here in the second half. We've done a little bit better recently, but you know, they've made some really good signings. Obviously, we know Glennie and what qualities he brings. You know, Bennett up front. You know, that they've added some real good players, so they're gonna be very, very tough to get a result against. But you know, we're in good heart as well, so I should think it'd be a really good game for the fans to get down, and we'll need that. You know, we'll need them. You know, 100%, because Scarborough will bring a fair few, even though it's midweek. That, you know, they do bring a good following. So yeah, another game for everybody to look forward to.